We're live talking with the sede Inca CGL in Highbury and Islington for Liberi and Uguali. They are at the moment watching the live reporting of the first exit polls. Liberi Uguali is on the left, and the major candidate is Grasso, which is the former president of the Senate. We're now going to talk live with two of the candidates for the Camera of the Deputati, which are Chiara Mariotti and Giuseppe Di Benedetto for the overseas constituency for the United Kingdom. Hi Chiara, thanks for talking with us.
Okay.
Hi Chiara.
Esco dalla stanza perché sennò non ci sentiamo.
Yeah, can we just ask you to talk in English so everybody could understand us?
Scusa Barbara, perché non sento niente.
Okay, can I just ask you to talk in English because we have an international audience?
Okay,
thank you very much.
All right, so what you just saw is a room of people that were following the second polls for the Senate that just came out when we got into the room.
So you're Chiara Mariotti and you're the candidate at the Camera dei Deputati for the overseas constituency for the United Kingdom, and close to you there is Giuseppe Di Benedetto, candidate for the same role. Is that right?
Sorry, yeah. So, can you ask me again, Barbara? Because if I can't hear what you're saying.
Just say your name and for what you're candidate for.
Okay, so I'm Chiara Mariotti and I'm candidate for I stand for Liberi Uguali here in Europe, the constituency is Europe. And
I'm Giuseppe Di Benedetto and I'm candidate as well for Liberi Uguali.
So I just wanted to ask you, what do you think about the first projections, and do you think there is an hope for your party to get into parliament, to obtain the minimum percentage? Just your first impressions of the first projection that we got so far.
You want to go?
Yeah, the first projection is a bit disappointing for us, but this is about the High Chamber, the Senato, where we were expecting a lower result anyway. So we are here waiting for the third projection, and hopefully it's going to go up.
Cool. And what's your program for the Italians abroad? Like, what's the programs of Liberi Uguali for Italians abroad in the overseas constituency?
Oh dear, you want the whole program?
No, not the whole program, just the major parts that you believe are the most important stuff.
Well, we tried to send three messages, which were about bringing the story, the importance of Italian migrants everywhere, and the emergency of Italian migrants abroad into the political discourse in Italy as the major issue on migration, which is far more relevant and far more an emergency than what the issue of the immigrants that come to Italy is. We try to emphasize how this new type of migration is different from what we were used to. It's kind of very dynamic and fluid migration. Is people who start, who live, and are not really sure how long they will stay in the place where they go, because they don't know whether they will find a job, whether how long that job will be. And in terms of programs, the thing is that the services that are available to migrants now are in no way close to address the needs of this new type of migrants. So the program talks about reforming the system of IRE, of registration of Italians abroad, making it more flexible, ensuring that people do not lose their health assistance just because, especially in the first year in which they register, because that's the main reason why people don't register, because they don't want to lose their health insurance in Italy. And also make sure that the tax and fiscal systems and the pension systems are integrated across Europe so that for people who work and live for part of their lives in different countries, they don't lose their benefits. So this was one of the important points in the program.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask maybe to Giuseppe, just to get both perspectives. Do you think there is a hope for Liberi Uguali if you can join another party, or do you think there is an hope for Liberi Uguali to join with another party in the process for the parliament, or are you gonna just stay on your own?
I can't hear you, Barbara.
I was just saying, do you think there is an hope for Liberi Uguali to join in the parliament group with other political parties, or do you think it's gonna stay just a political party on its own?
Well, this is not a question that you're going to get an answer now when we are in the middle of the election night with the polls coming out.
Sure.
It's really impossible to say what is going to happen after this. And certainly we are hoping into something a little bit more optimistic than what we got, but certainly what we need to do is a reflection according to the results that Liberi Uguali gets, but also that the other forces in the left,
cool,
the Democratic Party gets, and the other parties in its coalition. And then I think that according to how the left and the center left performs all together, all the parties in there will have to think what to do next and what to do with that results.
I think that's all from us.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we got that question. Oh, who do you think it's gonna? Because there is the last question. There is so it's been said a lot that there is the opportunity for Italy this year to go with an hung parliament. Who do you think could be the premier if no one is gonna win actually? So who do you think it's gonna be? Someone in the Five Stars movement, or someone with Forza Italia, or
who is going to be the prime minister?
Yeah, because they said, it's been said a lot that there is a likelihood that there's gonna be a hung parliament.
Yeah, well, if it's a hung parliament, it won't be anyone from any of these parties. It will have to be an institutional and neutral figure. It won't be, if it's in a hung parliament that then has an institutional broad coalition, it can't be anyone from any of these three parties.
Yeah, I think it's very, very likely we're going to end up in a hung parliament, and so people will have to start talking to each other on programs, and maybe we can have a government, or maybe we'll get early elections again.
Thank you very much. I think that's all from us. Thanks for talking with us for Italian Elections Live from Northampton Square. Good night. Thank you, Chiara. Thanks, Giuseppe.